Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here, Spirit Silver Moon for this will be today for Divine Heretic Poetic Tales, because we're going to do a little poetry reading, a little bit from one of the short books and a little bit from one of the long books. So from the short book, we'll just use it like a little oracle. This one is Wordsmith's Quill, and I just opened to one that says, "Perhaps God's forgiveness is instant, and it happens as soon as we forgive ourselves." So some people believe, or perhaps have been programmed to believe, that they have to be forgiven from an outside source. First of all, they're programmed to believe that they are sinners in a misinterpretation, mistranslation, or misunderstanding of sin. So the correct translation of to sin means to miss the point or miss the mark. So sometimes as we're in the process of learning while on earth, we might get it wrong. Sometimes we do things that are purposefully wrong, and they will have consequences. Whether they're immediate or whether they show up later, there will be always will be consequences for our actions. There will always be something to be learned from the ripple effect of that. So sometimes we make choices in our lives to do things or have certain experiences, okay, for reasons known or unknown to us that are largely unknown to others. But some others will take limited bits of information and react to those, or judge those. But the problem with judging something when we do not have all the information is that we will be inaccurate in our judgment of that thing, but we probably don't know it. So that is just one thing to reflect on from this little book. This other one says, "That moment when you're grateful for your outstanding wherewithal." In other words, we have certain tools, certain knowing, certain strength that might not reveal itself unless and until we need it to. And when it does, it can be very powerful and profound as we learn about ourselves through our experiences. Okay, this one is, these will be the longer poems. This is Divine Heretic, Mystical Fire. This is the fourth one in the first series. And I'll find one to read to you guys. I'm not just going to open to one and see what it says. I'm going to select one. Okay, how about this one? It's called Collective Verve. In passion's energy, so many flow through a type of energy which now does glow, through people and dimensions near and far, in you and through you, wherever you are. Ancient whispers flow from you now. The conscious mind must take a bow to the subconscious mind in us, the higher vehicle, like the top of your tower and church's steeple, connecting you to a vine so blessed, and closer do you come when you pass each test. To ascension from this lower plane and direct connection is what we regain. The truth in us will begin to sing of the fathomless love each one of us brings. To this earth school, our own unique light, when we rise above thoughts about who is right. When our tears dry up and go away, then peace and tranquility will come to stay. In love we rest, and in love we serve, and together we nurture the collective verve. So, I guess that is it for this little poetry reading for Divine Heretic Poetic Tales. Peace.